Okay, 7th grade math students, today we're going to look at percents, decimals, and fractions. So be sure and write that in your notes, please. Also in your notes, be sure and put lesson 7.4, and be sure and put this heading, and then be sure and put today's date. Okay? Now, guys, quite often when students hear the words decimals or fractions, they get a little nervous, they get a little freaked out sometimes. No need for that, guys. Today's material is pretty easy. I'm going to walk you through it step by step, and you should be totally fine. Okay, so here we go. Let me start off by saying that I'm not usually a teacher who likes to give a lot of memorization. I like students to see the big picture and know how to do or know what to do because they understand what they are doing. I'm not a huge fan of just memorizing steps. However, there is a time for memorization. For example, when you were younger, you learned your multiplication tables. Why? So you could do your multiplication faster. That was a good idea. That was good memorization. You've also learned your conversion rates. 1 foot equals 12 inches. 1 yard equals 3 feet. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts, etc. Okay? And that was a good thing to memorize. You need to know those, okay? And then you've also learned other stuff like, okay, you've learned certain fractions that terminate or repeat. For example, you should know that 1/3 is always what? 0.3 repeating. You should have memorized that 2/3 is always what? 0.6 repeating. You should know that 1/2 is exactly 0.5. You should know 3/4 is exactly what? 0.75. So there's some good times and good things to use memorization for, okay? And today I'm going to ask you to do a lot of memorization or some memorization. I'm going to do this for the same reason you memorized your multiplication tables, speed, okay? I want you to learn how to convert percents and decimals and fractions back and forth quickly. And so I'm going to ask you to memorize some methods that will enable you to do that, okay? So I hope that you're ready to do that, and here we go. Now let's start off with the definition. By the way, remember guys, my videos, I go fast on purpose, and here's why. If I'm talking slow and boring, it's really hard for you to speed the video up. But if I go fast, then you can pause it whenever you need to and get caught up, and that way I'm not boring you guys too badly, okay? So let's start off with the definition of what a percent is, okay? A percent is an amount per 100. I would like you to write that in your notes. You very well can see that on an upcoming quiz or an upcoming test, so please write that in your notes, okay? Now, when I say write that down and I move on, if you have to, just pause the video. It's no big deal. Now, when you hear that definition, what is a percent? It's an amount per 100. You might be a little confused. What does that mean? Well, let me give you some examples of what this definition right here means. Okay, let me show you what I mean. If I said to you 30% of the classmates are males, that means the males are at a 30% rate, and that's per what? 100. That means for every 100 students, there will be how many males? 30. So how many females will there be? 70. So out of 100 students, 30 are males, 70 are females. So 70% are females, 30% are males. See what I mean by per 100? When I say 30% of the class are males, that means out of 100, 30 are going to be males. Here's another example, okay? All shirts are 20% off. That's a price, right? 20% off. That means out of every what? $100 you spend, you'll get to take off how much? 20. So if you spend $100, after the discount, you're only going to spend $80. That 20% is based on an amount per 100. So when I say the shirts are 20% off, that means 20 out of 100. So when you spend $100, you get $20 off, okay? Okay, you're going to receive a 5% raise in your salary. That means every $100 in your salary, you're going to get an extra 5. So for example, let's say your salary is $500 per week. Got it? $500 per week. Now you're getting a 5% raise, all right? So if you think about that for a second, that means every $100, because remember, percents are based on what? Per 100. So every $100, you get how much more? 5. So I've got 5. So how many 100s would that be? Wouldn't that be 5 100s? So this 100 here, for this 100, you get how much more? For this 100 here, you get how much more? $5. For this 100, you get how much more? $5. So on and so forth. So your total increase would be $25, because every 100 you get $5 more, 5% per 100. Okay, and that's what we mean by an amount per 100. Okay, now let's jump right into this. Okay, the first thing I want us to do, please write this in your notes, guys. The first thing I want you to do is learn how to convert a fraction. I want you to learn how to convert a percent to a fraction and to a decimal. Do you understand? That's the first thing I want to teach you. Now, if you already know this, just take some notes and listen. And if you don't, please listen extra hard and make sure that you're getting this, okay? So here we go. First of all, I would encourage you to write this down. This is the first thing here that I want you to memorize, okay? If I go too fast, just stop the video, just pause it, okay? When you're converting a percent to a fraction, simply put the percent over 100 and then simplify. Now guys, that's easy. Okay, pick up the percentage, put it over 100 and simplify. That's all you have to do. Every single time that I give you a percent and I want you to change it over to a fraction, put it over 100. That's it. So here we go. Here's my percentage, right? Everybody see it? Here it is. I want you to change that to a what? Fraction. So put it over what? 100. There. Now, sometimes when students see a decimal within a fraction, they get a little worried. Don't do that, guys. Remember, you can move a decimal in the top or the bottom as many places as you want, any direction that you want, as long as whatever you do to the top, you do to the bottom, or whatever you do to the denominator, you also do to the numerator. So I don't like this decimal here. I want to get rid of it. And the only way to get rid of a decimal is to move it to the end, to the right. Now, if you move it to the left, that does no good. You then have 0.635, right? And the decimal's still there. But if you move it to the right, then really it's gone, because it's at the end, and we know you don't have to put a decimal when it's at the end. So I'm going to move the decimal one place. Mr. Mayor, are you allowed to do that? Yes, you're allowed to do that, as long as what you do to the denominator, you also do to the as long as what you do to the numerator, you also do to the denominator. So if I move this decimal here one place, then I must move this decimal here one place also. Got it? So my top becomes 635, and here, if I move my decimal here, I got to add a 0, so my denominator becomes 1,000. There we go. Now your decimal is totally gone, and now we can simply do our usual reduce. Okay? So let's find the largest number that goes into both of these numbers. 5. Nothing else larger than 5 goes into these two numbers. So if I divide the top by 5 and the bottom by 5, I will get 127 over 200. Men, ladies, it's that easy. I picked up my percentage and I put it over 100, and then I simplified. It's just that easy. So this expression right here, this expression right here, are identical. They are equal. Just like 1 foot is the exact same thing as 12 inches. Different numbers, 1 and 12, but they're still equal because one's in feet and one's in inches. Same thing here. Yes, I know we have two different numbers, but this one is in percentage form, this one's in fractional form, and they are equal. Okay? Alright, so what did we just do, guys? We just converted a percentage to a what? Fraction. So now let's convert a percentage to a what? Decimal. Okay, so here we go. I would encourage you to write this in your notes. I want you to memorize this. When converting a percent to a decimal, simply move the decimal, here it is, 2 places to the left. Now you've got to memorize that, okay? Now guys, later on, when we're converting a decimal to a percentage, then we move to the right. So, and we'll get to that later, but right now, don't get confused, okay? We move the decimal 2 places to the left. And when do you do that? When you're going from a percent to a decimal. Got it? Okay, so here's my percentage right here. See it? There it is. I want to convert this percentage to a what? Decimal. You say, Mr. Aaron, it's already a decimal. Not really, there's a percentage sign with it. Okay? So I'm going to move the decimal 2 places to the left. So I'm going to move it 1 place to the left. Did you see that? I went from here to here and then to here. So I move 1 place to the left, and then I move another place to the left, and there it's 2 places. All right, 1, 2. So my decimal's here, and so there we go. So guys, please listen carefully. This expression here is equal to this expression here. Even though the numbers are different, it doesn't matter. One is in decimal form, one is in percent form, and they are equivalent. Okay? Very simple. So let's practice, okay? Here we go. Let's give you some more practice, and also let's look at some problems that could be a little more difficult than the last one. Now, I go fast on purpose. Just pause the video when you need to, okay? And here we go. I want you to convert 7/8 percentage to a fraction. Got it? So we're converting a percentage to a fraction. Now, what did I teach you guys? I just told you back here a couple pages ago, when you convert a percentage to a fraction, you simply put the percentage over 100. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we're going to put the percentage over 100. So here's a percentage right here, 7/8, and notice I put it over 100. Got it? Now, guys, students see this, and sometimes they start sweating, they start worrying. It's no big deal. You know what this big line here means. It means what? It means divide. So you really just have 7/8 divided by 100, right? So you have 7/8 divided by 100. Now you know how to divide fractions, guys. If you have a whole number like this, you put it over what? 1. And then you know what to do. We're going to flip this fraction here and then multiply. We should know that. So 7/8 times. Now if you flip this, you'll get 1 over 100. Okay? And then 7 times 1 is 7. 8 times 100 is 800. So you end up with 7/800. There we go. We did that easy. This right here equals this right here. They are the same. Just like 1 yard is 36 inches. They're equal. Alright? Okay, moving on. Now I want you to convert this to a decimal. Okay? So, what did I teach you? When you're converting from a percentage to a what? Decimal, what do? Move the decimal 2 places to the left when you're going from a percentage to a decimal. Got it? But here's the problem. I don't have a decimal to move. My percentage doesn't have a decimal. It's a what? Fraction. So, the first thing I'm going to have to do is take this percentage, right here, this percentage, and change it to a decimal, okay? In other words, I want this percentage to not be a fraction, but be a decimal, okay? So here we go. Now, guys, I hope you know how to convert fractions to decimals, okay? I hope you know how to do that. The bottom of the fraction goes here, the top of the fraction fraction goes here, okay? And then we put a decimal, we add zeros, okay? So bring your decimal straight up to here, and then 8 goes into 78 times, multiply, subtract, bring down your 0, 8 goes into 67 times, multiply, subtract, bring down your 0, 8 goes into 45 times, okay? So, now this is where it's going to get confusing, so listen carefully. Some of you are like, oh, we're done. We took this and we converted it to a decimal. No, no. This is a percentage rate, right? So we just took 7/8 and turned it into this. So now we have 0.875%. It's still a percent, guys. How do I know? Because you never moved the decimal 2 places to the left. You never did that, did you? No, you did not. All that you did is you took this and you realized, hey, if I'm going to write this as a decimal, I've got to move the decimal 2 places to the left. But I can't do that because I don't have a decimal, so I converted this to a decimal. And now, go ahead and move it 2 places to the left. Okay, so there's 1, there's 2. And sometimes this thing does that, guys. A button sticks, it goes kind of haywire on me. So let's see where we're at here. It's still doing it. There we go. Let's see that. All right, that's not where we're at. And we were right there. Okay, so move it 2 places to the left. Got it. Put in your 2 zeros, and there you go. This is the exact same thing as this. They are equivalent. Okay? Now, let's try another one. Convert this to a fraction. Okay? So I just told you guys what to do a little bit ago. When you have a fraction and you want, or not a fraction, when you have a percentage and you want to convert it to a fraction, you simply put the percentage over 100. So there we go. That easy. Pick this up, put it over 100. Okay? Now you know what this means. This means divide. So I really have 66 and 2/3. Oh, guys, I guess it's going to keep doing that, so I will quit using that button. And I do apologize for that. And I just won't use that button anymore. Okay? We'll just use this up here. And we're done with that. Okay? Okay, so here we go. So, all right. Technology, wonderful. Okay, so hopefully we know that this over this means this divided by this, okay? Which, if you'll think about this for a second, guys, you can't really divide these if you have a mixed number, and hopefully you know that, okay? So, we have to make our mixed number an improper fraction. In order to do that, you take your denominator times this number here, and then you add this number here. Got it? So, 66 times 3 is 198, plus 2 is 200. So we put 200, and your denominator does not change. And so there we go. Now the 100, that goes over 1. So this became this. This became this. Okay? Now, we know how to multiply or divide fractions. We're going to flip this and multiply. So there we go. This becomes multiplication, and I'm going to flip this fraction. There we go. Now, guys, whenever you can cross cancel, 100 goes into both of these numbers. 100 goes into 100 once, and 100 goes into 200 twice. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 1 is 3, so your answer is 2/3. Okay, there we go. We did it. We put this over 100 and we simplified. We're done. This right here, this percentage, is the exact same thing as this fraction right here. They are equivalent. Now, moving on. Now let's convert this to a decimal. Okay, now remember, when you go to convert a percentage to a decimal, you're going to move the decimal 2 places to the left. But we can't do that, guys. We can't do that because we don't have this percentage in decimal form. So here we go. How do we make this a decimal? Do you remember? Now some of you know 2/3 is 0.6 repeating, so you know it's 66.6 repeating, and that's great. But for those that don't remember that, here's what we do. First of all, we make it an improper fraction. Remember, we did that back here already, remember? This became what? 200 over 3. So we've already done that, okay? So I changed it to improper fraction. Then I divide it out. There we go. So there's all the work for you. Pause the video, look it over if you have any questions. But you see you're going to get 66.66666 repeating on and on, okay? So that means this is the same thing as this. This is the same thing as this. Thus, this right here goes right here. So I have 66.66%. Okay? Now, how do I convert that to a decimal? Move it what? 2 places to the left. So there's 1, there's 2, and there we go. Now, guys, I'm okay with this answer, but think about it. If the 6 is repeating, is there really a need to put all of these 6's? You could just put 0.6 repeating, or 0.66, or 0.666, or I don't care. But probably the most simplified form would simply be 0.6 repeating. So this percentage here is the exact same thing as this decimal here. Okay? Now, let's go backwards. Okay? Let's convert some numbers over to percents. So let's review quickly before we do that. If you're converting a percent to a what fraction, put it over what? 100, and then reduce. If you're converting a percent to a what decimal, move decimal 2 places to the left. We just learned that, okay? So now let's move on. All right? Now, I want you to write 3/5 as a percent, okay? So what do? Write this down. You're converting a fraction to a percent. You multiply the percent by 100, okay? And that's wrong. I apologize. Please fix that in your notes, okay? You multiply the fraction by 100. It's that easy, guys. It's not difficult at all. So if I give you a fraction, which I have, and I tell you to change it to a what percent, which I have, multiply the fraction by 100. Got it? Pretty simple. So here's my fraction, 3/5. I want to change it to a what percent, so multiply the fraction by 100. So multiply it by 100. And of course, put the 100 over 1. And then, guys, look, 5 goes into both these numbers. 5 goes into 5 once. 5 goes into 120 times. Okay? So 3 times 20 is 60. 1 times 1 is 1. So I get 60 over 1, which is the same thing as 60. Now, that's not quite your answer. Remember, you multiplied by 100 to make it become a what? Percent. So your final answer should have a percent sign with it. So 3/5 is the exact same thing as 60%. If you went into a store that was having a big sale, and they said 60% off all of their clothes, that's the same thing as the saying 3/5 off of all prices of our clothes. Same thing. 60% is the exact same thing as 3/5. Okay? Now, so that's what you do when you go from a fraction to a percent. Got it? Now, what if you're going from a decimal to a percent? What do? Well, it's the opposite of what we did before. Remember, move the decimal 2 places to the left. Well, now we're going to move the decimal 2 places to the right. So, guys, you've got to remember this. It's your job to memorize this. When you're going from a percent to a decimal, you move it to the left. When you're going from a decimal to a percent, you move it to the right. That's why I started this video off telling you there are some things that I want you to memorize today. And there's some of it right there, okay? So, we're going to convert a decimal to a percent, move the decimal 2 places to the right. So here we go, all right? So here's my decimal right here. I want you to change it to a percent, so I'll move it 2 places to the right. So here's my decimal. We're going to go 1, 2, okay? So we're going to go move it 1 place, move it 2 places, and that's where it stays. So I get this right here. Now, guys, I hope you know by now, whenever you have a zero uttered to the left like this, if the decimal's here to the right, you can cross that off. You don't have to keep it. So I really have 3.6. All right. Now, don't forget to change that to put your percentage sign. Okay, that's very important. If you don't do that, I'm going to take points off. Okay, you have to put your percentage sign. Okay, so what I'm saying is this. Let me grab a quick drink of water here. And here we go. I'm telling you, this decimal here is the exact same thing as this percentage here. Okay? All right, moving on. Now, I want you to, now this is interesting here, guys. I want you to write this as a percent, but I want you to do it to the nearest tenth of a percent. We're going to talk about that in a second, okay? So, I've given you what, a fraction, and I want you to change it to what, a percent. Now, did I just do that back here? What did I say? When converting a fraction to a what? Multiply by what? Okay, so here we go. So we're going to take 5/7 and we're going to multiply it by 100. Okay, put it over 1. 5 times 100 is 500. 7 times 1 is 7. So there we go. That looks like that's your answer. Okay, so you think you're finished. Okay, boom, we're done. But we're not, because it said, I mean, this is true, guys. You did it. Okay, you're good. This fraction right here is the exact same thing as this percentage here. The problem is they don't want you to write your percentage in fraction form. They want you to write it to the nearest tenth. That means they want you to write this as a decimal. So we've got to do some work here, okay? We have to take 7 and divide it into 500. So let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. Now again, guys, pause the video. Maybe you wanna back up a page, do this whole thing on your own, and then see if you got it right. It's up to you, but that's what you would get. Now, please listen carefully. So everybody listening, let's put up a new page here. Look, if I have 21.29, the first place to the left, to the right of the decimal is called your tenths. The second place is called your hundredths. Got it. Next place is thousandths, etc. Okay? So, they asked you to round to the nearest tenth. That means they want you to round to this right here. But guys, you can't round here unless you go one extra number here. And here's why. Remember how to round? This number right here tells you whether you're going to leave the 4 a 4 or whether you're going to raise the 4 to a 5. For example, if I had 71.45, if this number here that I'm circling over and over, if that number is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if it's 5 through 9, then you raise this up to a 5 and your answer is 71.5 and you drop this off, okay? But if this number here was less than 5, like a 3, or for a 2, we'll say 2, since we have a 2 right here. If it's a 2, this number right here that I'm circling over and over tells you to not raise that number, leave it alone. So it's 71.4, and you drop that off. Okay, so when they ask you to round to the nearest 10, that is what they want you to do. Okay, all right, so there's my answer, 71.4%. Okay, guys, look, I hope this video has helped. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. Practice now this material in your homework and make sure you really understand it.